Most trucks don't die from age. They die because you followed bad advice from manufacturers who want to sell you another truck. Here's what they don't tell you. 17 proven habits that'll make your truck last 500,000 miles without major repairs. If you want the truth about making your truck bulletproof, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's protect each other from the industry's planned obsolescence schemes. Habit number 1, the 5K oil rule. If you're following the factory oil change interval, you're already risking your engine's life. That 10,000-mile rule isn't built for engine longevity, it's built for marketing. According to Consumer Reports and RepairPal data, most engines perform best with fresh oil every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, especially with short trips, traffic, or dusty conditions. Extended intervals cause sludge formation and metal-on-metal wear that destroys timing chains, VVT systems, and cam phasers. Always change the filter with oil changes, no exceptions. Use synthetic oil for newer models, conventional for older trucks. If your oil looks dark, don't wait for the scheduled interval. Industry experts confirm that the 5K rule prevents 80% of premature engine deaths. Ask any seasoned mechanic and they'll tell you, most engines do best with fresh oil every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, regardless of what the manual says. Habit number 2, change transmission fluid early. Manufacturers call it lifetime fluid, but whose lifetime? Not your truck's. According to Motor and Fleet data, transmission fluid breaks down and collects debris with every shift. Once slipping starts, you're looking at $4,000 plus repairs. Drain and fill every 60,000 miles for gas engines, 90,000 for hybrids. Never flush unchanged fluid, just drain and refill. Always use OEM spec fluid like Toyota WS or Honda ATFDW1. Universal fluids cause long-term slipping and failure. Fleet managers report trucks following this habit regularly reach 300,000 plus miles with original transmissions. When gear shifts feel off, don't wait. Fix the fluid before it's too late. Waiting for your transmission to slip before changing fluid is like waiting for chest pain before cutting back on fried food. It's already too late. Habit number 3, coolant clock, reset. Coolant turns acidic over time, eating water pumps and rotting seals. According to RepairPal data, ignoring coolant maintenance causes catastrophic overheating failures. Sweet fumes, white smoke, and low reservoir levels indicate early head gasket failure that proper coolant service prevents. Flush every 3 to 5 years using only manufacturer-recommended coolant types. No color mixing or universal products. Red means red, blue means blue. Consumer Report shows this habit prevents 90% of cooling system failures. The small investment in proper coolant service saves thousands in engine repairs. One flush could have stopped what becomes a blown head gasket disaster. I've seen engines destroyed over a $70 service that got pushed too far. Don't be that driver who learns this lesson the expensive way. Habit number 4, timing belt deadline. Your manual says 100,000 miles, but industry experts confirm that's too late. By 60,000 to 80,000 miles, most timing belts are cracking from heat and stress. Timing belts age even without driving. Mechanics see 7-year-old belts with 40,000 miles snap without warning. When it breaks, pistons and valves collide, destroying your engine. Inspect at 60,000 miles and replace if cracked. Change tensioner, idler pulley, and water pump simultaneously. Don't wait for symptoms. Timing belts don't squeal, they just snap catastrophically. This isn't a repair you can postpone without risking total engine destruction. Your owner's manual is playing it safe for warranty periods, not for your wallet. Ask any mechanic and they'll tell you that's too late for maximum reliability. Habit number 5, Use high-quality spark plugs. Worn plugs kill engines through weak spark, poor combustion, and raw fuel destroying catalytic converters. According to RepairPal, $60 in bad plugs causes $3,000 in damage. Most 100,000-mile plugs fail by 60,000 miles in turbo or direct injection engines. Use top-tier plugs. NGK Iridium for Japanese trucks, Denso for hybrids, Bosch for European, Motorcraft/AC Delco for domestics. Check for oil or coolant contamination. Fresh plugs every 60,000 to 70,000 miles prevent catalytic converter and engine damage. Short trips and cheap gas make plug degradation even worse, requiring more frequent replacement. I've seen $60 in bad plugs lead to $3,000 in damage when raw fuel starts frying catalytic converters and fouling oxygen sensors throughout the exhaust system. Habit number 6, replace the fuel filter. Clogged fuel filters kill fuel pumps, clog injectors, and destroy the economy. Mechanics pull filters packed with coffee sludge grime that causes hesitation, misfiring, and stalling. Replace every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, sooner with dusty conditions or low-quality gas. Use OEM or name brand filters. Cheap alternatives leak fibers into fuel systems. Never trust mechanics who blow out filters. Proper fuel filter maintenance prevents 95% of fuel system failures and keeps fuel pumps running past 100,000 miles. The scary part is you might not notice problems until damage spreads throughout the entire fuel system. Your fuel filter has one job: keep dirt and debris out of your engine. But when it clogs up, it does the opposite and starts destroying everything downstream. Habit number 7, flush brake fluid every 2 to 3 years. Brake fluid absorbs water, dropping boiling points from 401 degrees Fahrenheit to 280 degrees Fahrenheit, causing brake failure during heavy use. Buy a $20 brake fluid tester. If moisture exceeds 3%, flush immediately. Use exact DOT specifications for your truck. This prevents brake system corrosion, ABS module failure, and catastrophic brake failures. The small cost of brake fluid service prevents thousands in brake repairs and protects your life. If you can't stop safely, you won't be driving your truck to 500,000 miles. How does brake fluid stop your truck from reaching 300,000 or 500,000 miles? Simple. If you can't stop safely, you won't be driving it that long. Habit number 8, gearbox guardian routine. Differentials and transfer cases use heavy gear oil that breaks down, creating sludge that destroys bearings and gears. Mechanics see differentials whine before locking up completely. Change every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, sooner with towing or off-road use. Use exact spec gear oil, warm truck before draining, clean magnetic plugs. This prevents catastrophic gear failures that cost more than many trucks are worth. Forget this maintenance and you'll be paying for a tow, not just a service. The transfer case and differential are the most forgotten parts of your truck and some of the most abused. They both use heavy gear oil to stay cool and protected under pressure. Habit number 9, replace the PCV valve. Failed PCV valves cause pressure buildup, blowing seals and causing oil consumption. Engines burn a quart every 1,000 miles from this $10 to $20 part failure. Replace every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, or when you notice smoke, oil loss, or rough idle. Simple replacement prevents $1,200 plus oil leak repairs and keeps engines running clean for hundreds of thousands of miles. It won't trigger warning lights. You'll just keep adding oil, wondering why it's disappearing. Your PCV valve controls pressure inside your engine, and when it fails, pressure builds until seals start blowing and oil begins disappearing fast. Habit number 10, Clean the mass airflow sensor. Dirty MAF sensors cause sluggish performance, rough idle, and poor fuel economy. Clean every 12,000 to 15,000 miles with CRC MF Cleaner. Nothing else works safely. Remove sensor, spray wires without touching, air dry completely. This $10 fix restores power and prevents expensive misdiagnosis leading to unnecessary part replacement. Watch for hesitation, poor miles per gallon, or check engine codes like P0101 or P0104. If your engine feels sluggish, idles rough, or burns more fuel than usual, the mass airflow sensor could be dirty, not broken. It's located near the air filter box and tells the engine how much air is coming in. Habit number 11. Align your tires. Every 10,000 miles. Poor alignment causes 30% faster tire wear, reduced fuel economy, and suspension damage. Check every oil change, especially after hitting potholes. Look for uneven wear, off-center steering, or pulling. Professional alignment prevents premature tire replacement and suspension component failure that costs thousands. It's not cheap, but it's cheaper than 4 new tires and control arm replacement at 80,000 miles. Most manuals don't mention alignment until it's way too late. They'll tell you to wait 12,000 miles or more, but by then you've already chewed the edges off your tires. Habit number 12. Avoid cold revving. Cold revving causes metal-on-metal contact when oil hasn't circulated, wearing pistons, bearings, and turbo seals. Start engine, idle 30 seconds for oil pressure, then drive gently under 3,000 RPM until warm. This prevents thousands in premature engine wear and turbocharger failure. This habit is even more critical for turbocharged trucks because cold oil and boost don't mix safely. Cold revving is one of the fastest ways to kill your engine, and no, it doesn't warm it up faster. That's a myth that destroys engines. Habit number 13. Avoid excessive idling. Extended idling drops oil pressure, starving top-end components and causing carbon buildup. Don't idle 10 minutes for defrosting or run AC while parked. Start, wait 45 to 60 seconds, then drive gently. This prevents carbon buildup and oil dilution that destroy modern engines. On direct injection engines, that carbon becomes a $700 to $1,200 cleaning job later. Leaving your engine running while parked might feel harmless, but it's slowly wearing your engine out in ways you can't see. Habit number 14. Wash the undercarriage. Often, salt, mud, and moisture corrode brake lines, fuel lines, and frame components. One customer's subframe snapped from salt damage. Rinse undercarriage monthly in winter, regularly near beaches or on dirt roads. Drive-through washes must hit frame and wheel wells. This prevents structural rust that makes trucks unsafe and worthless. You're not just washing dirt, you're fighting corrosion that could end your truck 200,000 miles early. Just because you can't see rust doesn't mean it's not working overtime under your truck. That salty winter slush isn't just dirty, it's corrosive. Habit number 15. Clean battery terminals. Corrosion blocks current, strains alternators, and interferes with electronics. Check monthly for green-white buildup. Clean with baking soda solution, rinse, dry, coat with dielectric grease. This prevents alternator failure, starter problems, and electrical issues that make trucks unreliable. Don't wait for slow starts or flickering lights to address terminal corrosion. Manufacturers don't say much about battery maintenance, but ask any mechanic and they'll tell you. Corrosion doesn't wait for service schedules. It builds fast and kills slowly. Habit number 16. Watch for unusual sounds. Squealing brakes indicate worn pads, $300 to $600 early, thousands if ignored. Clicking when turning means CV joint failure, $400 to $900 early. Engine knocking requires immediate attention. Turn down music, listen to your truck. Early sound detection prevents catastrophic failures. The earlier you catch sounds, the cheaper the fix becomes. We've all done it. Heard a weird squeak, click, or clunk and turned the music up instead. But that sound is your truck waving a red flag before catastrophic failure. Habit number 17, track maintenance in a logbook or app. Forgotten maintenance leads to missed services and $1,200 plus preventable repairs. Use paper logs or apps like Carfax Car Care. Track every service, part, and date. This boosts resale value, provides warranty proof, and helps spot patterns early. Documented maintenance prevents forgotten services that destroy trucks. When you track everything, you'll spot patterns and fix problems before they cost serious money. Think you'll remember the last time you changed oil, replaced brake pads, or flushed coolant? You won't. Nobody does. And that's why smart drivers keep detailed maintenance logs. These 17 habits aren't just maintenance tips. They're your defense against planned obsolescence. While manufacturers design trucks to fail after warranty expires, these proven habits will make your truck outlast their expectations by hundreds of thousands of miles. Simple, consistent maintenance beats expensive repairs every time. Track everything, use quality parts, follow proven intervals, and listen to your truck's warnings. If you want a truck that serves you instead of bankrupting you, these habits are non-negotiable. Your truck will reward proper care with decades of reliable service. Smash that like button if this could save you thousands in repair bills. Subscribe for more honest maintenance advice and ring that notification bell. Let me know in the comments which habit you're starting immediately. Until next time, stay informed, maintain properly, and remember to implement these habits to make your truck last a lifetime.